Just waiting for people to pop in here. It's like crickets. Tweet. I mean, like the cricket noise of waiting. Cricket noise. Hey there, Marissa. How are you? You see, you go and tell the story today about how, you're not wanting to do, the antique thing. And then, so I hope that the couple little antiques you got yesterday at least are functional for you. I'm trying to think, you got that little wood handle kind of tray, which is kind of cool for like serving or whatever. I don't know. Literally, you could like bring one drink to somebody in the tray. Hey there. Oh, I know who you are. Papa Yay Burger. You're friends with Jennifer. She told us about you and your awesome folding, your paper folding for like the cranes. So welcome in. Thanks for coming. Yeah. So I was just thinking about you today, Marissa. So I think you got that, and then you might have gotten, maybe you got that little brass bird thing. I can't remember, but you got a couple little. Yeah, I heard that. So that's very exciting. So she was all excited to show all your the things that you make, with like the paper folding. So they were pretty cool earrings or hanging things from car rear view mirrors or whatever. So anyways, so welcome in, you guys. I'm sure other people will join us, but I will just explain what I do plan to. Originally, I was going to do a Shop Goodwill when I first put up my kind of, advertisement for my live. I originally put it up that I was going to do a Shop Goodwill box, but then I realized I had this and it was smaller and simpler. And so I changed my mind. It just was here and I hadn't done it yet. So this is what we're going to do instead. It actually is just a local thrift store kind of jewelry bag. It probably weighs 8 or 9 pounds. I don't know. I could weigh it for you, but I don't know how much y'all care. Hey there, Julia. How are you? Yeah, it's my favorite thrift store here. I live in the Pittsburgh area. So anyone that's new in here, my name's Curry. I'm with Cherish Relics Boutique here on District. I also have a YouTube page that is by the same name, Cherish Relics Boutique, and lots of videos on there of unboxings, unjarrings, jewelry hauls, all that sort of stuff. And I realized that when this is here, it makes that blurry. So there you go. Now it's not blurry. Hey there, Tiffany. But anyways, it's one of my favorite thrift stores, and it's called Red, White, and Blue. And it actually is like a chain. So there's I think there's several of them, possibly in the oh gosh, where's Mardi Gras? Where is Mardi Gras? What city is that? New Orleans. I think New Orleans has a couple Red, White, and Blue stores. I can't remember all the locations are, but here in Pittsburgh we have 2, which is kind of cool. And they're always putting out jewelry bags. They often they'll do different kind of jewelry bags. They'll do like the junk jewelry, where you actually is pretty good ones to buy because it's usually a lot of metal and often has things that are broken that I can fix. And usually often has a lot of, like sterling silver and things like that. And then you can pay like less money for like the bags that are just like a whole bunch of beads, and you can tell they're beads because they're very light. And then you can pay more money. I think this is usually the highest amount they have for bags. And you can get more of the heavy, like, like all of it. Like this is just regular jewelry. And a lot of times, it's either jewelry that they have kind of oversupply, or that some stuff they've pulled from they have like jewelry on the wall that you can look at without having to ask to get into like any sort of, case. But then they have a whole bunch of jewelry that's usually, like sterling silver stuff that's behind. You have to ask for help for that. But when it goes a week and they're changing colors, that's what ends up getting put in these. So you can sometimes get some decent stuff. So I'm doing all right. I'm just resting up some. I had a very busy weekend and had to do shipping stuff. Yeah, I got to do all that tomorrow. So today you're trying to chill. Hey there, Hannah. How are you? How are you? I saw that you signed up for your first non-trained show tomorrow. So that's exciting. It's very exciting. So anyways, yes, we're going to do this thrift store jewelry bag. And as we go, I have some empty tubs here because I am going to do some pop-up sales at the end. So I'm going to try to go through it pretty quickly so that I can just kind of group together some things that we can then, sort and maybe do some pop-up sales. So what I'm going to do is probably put necklaces there, probably like bracelets and watches there, probably put earrings here, and maybe like, maybe earrings, maybe this will be like earrings and brooches, and then maybe like little pins and all the little extras you get, and like rings and all that weird stuff, just the weird stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get on it, and we're just gonna play for a while, and then towards the end, again, if you hang out long enough, I will then be doing some, let's see how I can do this without ripping the bag. I will end up doing some awesome sales. Now, I want to tell everybody, just today, I went in and I turned a whole bunch of my auction listings that didn't sell. Oh, look at that. Oh, that tore. And I turned them into buy it nows. So if you go check out my store, you'll see a whole bunch of the coordinated sets that I've brought to previous shows. And I've actually lowered the price some to those sets. So there's some really amazing deals in my store that, if you want the benefit of progressive shipping, then, you can go check out stuff in my store. There's lots in there. Plus, there's a whole bunch of sterling silver, like jewelry sets that, not all of them are sterling silver, but there's not jewelry, earrings. So I love the bags they use at their store. They're always they're not like our regular bags when you buy gallon bags. They're actually bigger than that, but they're really, really thick. They don't tear very easy. So it makes for you being able to use it again. You know what I mean? So I'm going to shove that off to the side and push this back, and we'll just kind of start looking, see what kind of stuff we got here. And there's probably a mixture of, some really inexpensive costume jewelry, but I guarantee you there's always something decent in there. I'm actually going to turn it more like this, I think. Oh, sorry. Collapse. My whole stage came falling down right before my very eyes. Okay. We'll put that there. Okay. I just wanted to turn it more to the side so I could have some room to work in front for us to look at things. So, and I also want to make the space like right below us really, white and clear so you can see what's going on. All right. So a really huge stretchy bracelet, and actually pretty decent condition. A lot of times these are too stretched out. I have a very thin wrist, and that actually fits me pretty snug. Kind of brassy. And you've got some copper underneath showing through, but it's not missing any rhinestones. It's a good costume jewelry thing. This is a vintage, acrylic bead. It's kind of a twisty bead. You can see that with little teeny gold tone beads in between. Definitely vintage with its, spring ring clasp there. It's 24 inches long. So there's that. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of go through. And then at the end, I'm going to go through quickly so that we'll have time to do all the pop-up stuff. So, these are faux pearls. They are not glass faux pearls. I can tell just by the weight of them. They're not very, heavy, nor are they very cold. So those of you that are new to jewelry and want to kind of learn about some tips on how you can tell certain things, a lot of us people who have been doing it at least for a while, kind of know the little tricks to, determine things. So for example, with pearls, a lot of people are like, I'm not a pearl person. I'm not going to stick them in my mouth. There's no way I'm not, but you don't have to stick them in your mouth to know. Now, first of all, on these, I don't even need to rub them together. That's my test for testing for pearls. I can tell by looking at them, just the luster on them. I can tell that it's not a natural pearl. Number two, I can tell by the weight of them that they are not either glass pearls, which can be very lovely, or authentic pearls, any type of authentic pearls. And then also coldness. They're a little bit cold, but not as cold as they would need to be real. So I don't even need to rub them. They're a faux pearl, but it's a fine necklace. It's got a little bit of wear up there by the lobster claw clasp. They're not knotted. Those little teeny beads in between those pearls, I'm just trying to see if I think they're glass. I think the little teeny ones in between are probably glass. So there's that. And they are, if they were like tightened at the tightest place, they would be 18 inches. So there's that. I've got a whole thing of bracelets. They're all attached. They're all textured, as you can see there. And these kind of ones where they come in a big group are actually kind of cool because they'll, you're not going to lose them, first of all, but, they're okay as long as you don't like walking around making a whole bunch of noise. It hasn't lost any tone. They're definitely not sterling silver or anything like that. Okay. So this is a really heavy gold tone statement necklace that has definitely lost some of its gold tone, as you can see, especially in the back where people are attaching it. It's got a fold over clasp there, as you can see, and it's like little X's. I bet you as we get towards the front, it continues to sort of have that same fading. So there is a possibility that this is meant to be kind of mixed tone. Maybe this one is meant to be more silver and this one's meant to be more gold. Because as I look at it, the one that's underneath doesn't really have any wear. So that's a possibility. I don't think it's a great plan because some people will sit there and question it. Like, what is that wearing? When now, as I look at it, I think it was intentionally done that way. But it's looking like that. Really heavy. Super heavy. About 17 inches. No brand. Okay. Here's another kind of statement gold tone necklace. This is textured, as you see, kind of geometric and kind of, linked to kind of give it that feel of reticulating. So no brand, as you see here. No brand. The gold tone's pretty good. There might just be a touch of gold loss, but not too bad. So that one's looking like that. Decent one. It's probably also about, it's hard to actually measure it because it won't lay flat, but I'm guessing it's probably about, 16, 17 inches. As we go, I'm going to put earrings to the left, so I'm not even going to look at them now. Please feel free to chat with me if you got anything to say, or if you want to stop me and go, oh, what is that? Or show me that again, or whatever. If there's anything as I go that you're like, I definitely want you to run that thing, I'm happy to run it during this. You just have to stop me and go, hey, will you run that? And I have to just take a moment to kind of process where a starting point would be. Oh, hey there. Mel's on YouTube, keeping us all safe over there. Thank you, Mel. You're awesome. Okay, so this is, a more modern necklace with a lobster claw clasp. It's definitely asymmetrical, as you see. Both sides aren't the same. It's got textured links there. And those are like acrylic plastic beads, as well as those faux pearls are plastic. But it's got nice colors in it, that sort of thing. Okay. I'm sure we will have some tangling, so bear with me, as you always have when you open these things. So that is a really big hanging pendant. You can see it's scratched up a little bit. It's obviously a faux pearl. We've got some pave, kind of a bead with pave rhinestones, with a kind of a rope, kind of, well, I don't know if you consider that rope. That's just kind of like multi-link, oval links twisting on a more modern lobster claw clasp, no brand, extender. It's probably, I'm guessing, about, let's see, 24, maybe about 30 inches. And I was right on 30 inches minus the extender. So that's a nice piece that can be used for layering. Okay. What was it? Oh, yeah. Yes. You know, it's kind of like, yes. On the length. Yes. Okay. So this actually does have a brand on it. Again, my guess is, just because I've opened these before, we will probably have a mix of some brand stuff. There'll probably be a little bit of age to them versus, just non-brand stuff. But this actually is Coro, as you see right there. And so this is kind of a linked, thicker kind of bracelet. The length of that bracelet is 7 inches. And obviously it's a fold over clasp. So it's looking like that. You know, just a teeny bit of gold loss, but it kind of looks like it's supposed to be that way when you have an older piece like this. So, yeah, that's a decent brooch. Hey there, Tiffany, again. Ooh, this is very pretty. Ooh, I like. I hope that this is sterling. Oh, I think it is, or at least it's marked. So another thing I want to say, for those of you that are new to jewelry, just because something is marked with a 925, we all know does not mean it is 925. And just because something's not marked with 925 does not mean that it's not. So we just have to, use some of the information that we know about what, certain precious metals will tell us just by looking, and then you can acid test as well. I was just trying to bring that a little closer. It does in fact say 925 right there on that newer clasp, and it looks like sterling silver. A little bit of that bead thing is coming out, but that's an easy fix. You can just like pull and then push it back in there. I just did it. Okay. So these are like some art glass beads. Hannah would know, like, if they're from a place. She's my glass bead girl, but they're very pretty, definitely glass. And let me find my other magnet. I have a magnet around my neck as we speak, but I also have one in here. So the reason that I am, checking to see if this is magnetic is sterling silver is not magnetic. So if it is magnetic, which what this is attaching to is this wire that this is strung on. But I think I'm trying to get a feel. Let me undo this. For if that extender it's being pulled because the wire that it's strung on is pulling it. But sorry, I was just trying to push this out, but I can't do it right now. But I wanted to be able to look at this independent of that. And so that is not giving me any magnetism. What it's sticking to when it does that is that wire. Now, in addition, it's not unusual that when you, even though this says 925, that this is magnetic, because there are findings, there's pieces and little mechanisms inside of clasps that are magnetic. So I still believe that is 925, and that is a really nice bracelet. Definitely will be able to sell that. And Julia says, what would you do if I didn't have the acid testing? What would I do if I didn't have the acid tested kit? Okay, so great question. Very good question, Julia. So if I didn't have the acid testing kit, which I do have one, it's sitting right there. I try to keep it away from other metals and things because it'll funk things up. It's serried acids, but all of them are in there. But the first thing I do when I'm looking is just the immediate look of sterling silver. If you've seen enough of it, has a certain look to it, especially the tarnishing of it. Now, sometimes sterling silver can be like, covered in other metals to make them not tarnish. And so those, make you go, is this real or not? Because they don't give you that kind of really tarnishing look. But this gives me the feel of kind of a tarnishing look to me. I don't know if the beads are sterling, but they definitely kind of have the color of that. So then looking at what it looks like, if it has some tarnishing, and sometimes you can take your hands, especially if you have something that's really tarnished, and you can actually rub off some of the tarnish in your hand, and your hands will turn black if you've touched enough of it. Now, this isn't crazy tarnish that I can't always tell. And you can also shine up things that aren't sterling silver. So just because you can shine something up doesn't mean, oh, it's sterling silver. But the look of sterling silver is number one. Number two, magnetism. Sterling silver, when you're not including all of the extra little, things that are in like clasps and stuff, is not magnetic. So it shouldn't be magnetic. And then number three, if I didn't have the acid, I could just scratch on a scratch thing and get a feel for what the scratch looks like, even if I didn't have acid. Now, quite often when I scratch something like this, see, I'm giving you a little learning lesson here, and I might as well just test it now that I've gotten this far, even though I know it probably is sterling silver. I put this here because I don't want to get acid on this, this is actual stone here. You want to be very careful. I say this every time. When you're dealing with these acids. So the scratch here scratches like sterling silver. And it, what you often want to do also, even if I didn't have the acid, you could look at the scratch that looks like sterling silver. It's the color that I would typically find. But then you want to look at the spot in which you've scratched it, and you want to see if you see any brassiness underneath it. So I'm going to look under my loupe, and where I scratched, all I see under it is silver. So that's another good sign for sterling silver, even if I wasn't able to test it. Let me show you what a scratch would look like of something that is not real silver. And it gives you a very brassy, let's see what this one looks like. I might need like an older one because this might have stuff over it. But the stuff that's not sterling silver will look brown. And there you go. There's a perfect example. You see how this sort of has the brassiness to it? And if I were to sit here and look really close up at where I scratched, which is right there on the edge, you can see that the copperness is shining through. Do you guys like hearing all these informational details, or is this giving you way too much details? Yes. Okay. So, that tells me, okay, I don't even need to test that. If I tested it, if I went this far and I had that, I wouldn't even bother putting acid on it. Okay, this one is this. It has a 925 mark. It's scratched like it, and I do actually have acid. Now, there's two acids you can use for testing for sterling silver. You can use a sterling silver acid, which is like a burgundy brown, but I'm out of it right now. And I usually scratch that on a white stone, and then I put my sterling silver acid on it. And if it is sterling silver, then the scratch will turn burgundy. Okay. But another way you can test for sterling silver is you can use an 18 karat gold acid. Again, be very careful. Do not get this on your hands. Do not get this on your, clothes. Like it's dangerous. And what will happen if this is sterling silver is it will turn like a milky kind of blue. And so I'm going to bring it up here and show you. Sometimes it takes a second in order for that to show itself. But as you can see, we've got some milky blue there. Now, I don't want to angle it towards you because it will all run down ugly. Now, when I look at that scratch, I don't love how it looks because to me, it's not like solid sterling. So I'm actually going to scratch it again. And I'm going to scratch it a little harder because I want that line to be like, bam, like dark, like, yes. And sometimes you just have to get down deep enough because otherwise sometimes what you can have is silver plated and you can get a little bit of milkiness, but that doesn't mean it's fully silver. So that's what I was looking for. Do you see how that's like, bam, a little bit there? It's still with sterling silver, but I just didn't scratch hard enough. Definitely sterling, okay? But sometimes this is all you get. Sometimes when you get this much and then you scratch again, even harder underneath, you get less blue because really you're scratching off the silver plate. So I hope that's information that's helpful. Let me get a paper towel. I will not explain that every time because I know I'll bore you silly. But I know in these, lives, which, a lot of us are doing sales a lot and things like that. Like I'm intentionally not wanting to just do sales this whole time. I want, just as Rachel talks about all the time, I want a lot of what we do here to be educational and to be helpful for people that are new to jewelry or that are learning, and we can all help each other. So clap, big clap for everybody teaching each other. So 100%, I think that's sterling silver. And if I didn't have the acid, by just scratching it, I still would have felt confident about that. So there's that. We might as well just look at that enameled necklace. Looks very paparazzi-like to me. It does have a little bit of weight. It is reversible, as you see there. And I don't see any brand. It is a textured chain, so that's quite nice. But it's new, but not like a high-end designer brand or anything like that. Yes, thank you so much, Curry. Well, Rachel does the same thing. She also talks about all this stuff. And so, I'm going to put this away. I don't want to keep it near the other stuff, blah, blah, blah. We all teach each other. Okay, so this is most likely like a dyed mother of pearl, because obviously mother of pearl doesn't usually come blue. And I guess you would consider that to be inlaid, even though we don't necessarily have metal strips in between. It does have a little coldness to it, but this is not a high-end, inlaid mother of pearl bracelet. It's a bangle. It's got no brand, but it's nice. It's okay. Okay, we've got a Seiko watch here. No battery in it, but very much my style. I think I have a Seiko watch very similar to this that might have a white face. You see, sometimes I just keep things for myself for a while. Or as that lady from Texas Growl Treasure says, she'll catch and release. You know what I mean? Okay, at first glance, I thought this was like Sabika or something. But I want to teach you another little thing about the setting of this style of necklace. It looks like handmade with love. Handmade. Okay, that's cool. So what all these are in fact glass rhinestones, are set in is we call these cup links. And so each individual link there has a little cup that it sits in, and then the progs sit over. And you see it kind of, you can see that they kind of can move and, kind of push into each other. But, a lot of the older rhinestone necklaces were made out of cup links, but they're usually a lot smaller. But that's what that is. So if you ever lose one of those, you can replace it. You can get a new stone, stick it in there, move the prongs and make it work. But that's a decent necklace. That's pretty. I guess I would kind of consider that to be like an opal glass. It's not like any authentic thing, so there's that. I hope I'm not going too fast. Ooh la la. This makes me at first glance think of J. Crew, but it's not heavy enough. A lot of you have been doing jewelry for a while, know that J. Crew can often be heavier, more significant. But this is a loft, so I can understand why I felt that way. It's got an extender there that looks like about 2 inches. The rhinestones on this necklace, about 16 inches, are plastic. Those might be glass right there. It's a nice necklace. Loft makes decent stuff. Personally, I like it when they're glass, but it's in fine condition. Okay. Please tell me if you think I'm going too fast. It is still nice, and I really like loft. I think loft, correct me if I'm wrong, Rachel, but I think loft and Ann Taylor are like synonymous, because a lot of times I'll see in descriptions of it, they'll say loft/Ann Taylor, Oh, look at these little earrings that came out of here. This little bag. You see, this is what I mean about how they'll pull stuff off the wall. And this didn't sell last week, so they took the price tag off and they chucked it in the bag. But those, these kind of remind me of kind of the Indian kind of kind of, Indian dancing kind of jewelry. I don't know what you call it. More like, because I had a whole bunch of this stuff that I think I showed you guys a while back. This reminds me of it. Loft is a diffusion of Ann Taylor. So when you say diffusion, Bollywood, yes, there you go. I think of Bollywood when I think of Bollywood related to Zumba, but yes, that kind of music. So those are pretty. I'm going to put them over there in earrings there. Loft is a diffusion of Ann Taylor. So I assume what that means is Ann Taylor is like the umbrella and Loft comes under it. Like it's a little less quality than Ann Taylor. Is that what you mean by diffusion? It's a line of, got it. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. I'm chucking trash over to the right. Okay. This is probably 1928. All of us are very familiar, even if it's not labeled with a 928, but I think I do see something up here. That texture that you find on the back of many 1928 pieces of jewelry is very similar. So without even looking any further, I believe that's what this is. This is a great layering piece. It is 24 inches long on sort of a multi-linked oval link, but multi thing. And I bet you there's a 1928 bam, ba-bam. There you go. And so we got that. I've got this random teeny, just little pendant here. A lot of these things I'm not even testing for metal because I know they're costume jewelry and I know I don't need to test it. When I have just a random piece of teeny little metal here, it's worth just doing a quick check. Actually, I think I'm going to put pendants on this side. Okay. Wow. Well, this is a nice set. Every time I pick up glass, I hope Hannah's in the chat. Let's see here. Oh, there's a brand on it. Something. Let's see what we got. I think that might say West Germany. I think that's what it says. Let me look under my loop. It says W Germany on a very old hook clasp. We've got a multi-strand. The layers get longer as you go. This is definitely glass. I'm not sure about that one bead being glass, but all the rest definitely feel glass. Obviously, it's that amber color, but with it being from West Germany, wouldn't you say this is just plain glass, right, Hannah? Most likely. Looking like that. And again, when we get toward the end, I'll pull these up and we'll do some little pop-up sales. All right, so we got that. I'm going to keep plugging along here. Some random little bead. I was trying to look for like a Pandora, but I don't see anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything to me. Okay. What do you mean plain glass? Okay, excellent question, Hannah. Woo! Okay, so when I say plain glass, I mean glass not from those fancy places or like Italy or Japan or Czech, because those are the ones that are known for glass making and using lots of different techniques for glass making. As you know, Murano glass is unbelievable. So I just mean not fancy glass. So you answer that for me, Hannah. I don't know if West Germany glass necklaces, didn't you talk to me once before about sometimes countries will buy beads from other countries to use for their jewelry? So is it possible that sometimes beads can go from one country to another, even though this is a West German necklace? Oh, West Germany is just as good quality as Czech glass. Really? I was not aware of that. You see? Good thing we got you here, Hannah. Okay, that is good to know. So I guess I no longer need to say just plain glass. I guess when I mean just plain glass is when we just have a normal, more modern necklace that, has beads on it that are glass, but it's not like vintage. I just mean that's regular glass. I don't know. I guess I should be more specific. Thank you for asking. Okay, this one looks just like this, so I could probably sell them together. It's just a pink one. We got a whole bunch of bangles in here. Let's just get a quick look and see if any of them have any marks in it. What does that say? Oh, this is Banana Republic. So that's the symbol for Banana Republic. They make nice stuff. That's an enameled bangle. I'm sure all of these bangles are similar in size, probably around 8 inches. You see? Good guess. Marissa, look at me go. Here's another one, actually, that's a little bit bigger. And I am not familiar. Is that Victoria's Secret? Like, I don't know. What do you think? And by the way, I'm not doing like questions tonight because I'm kind of talking and teaching and with this. I'm not doing any games or anything. The whole thing is a game. Okay. So do you think that's Victoria's Secret? I don't even know what that stands for. That's the only, brand I see in there. This one looks older, a little bit of wear on the inside, but there is a brand there. I think that says Trifari. Kind of I hate that I can't get close. It makes me crazy. Like I can't even tell. Because I was looking at it upside down. Don't mind me. You can't trust me. So that does say Trifari. A little bit of wear on the inside, a little bit of wear on the outside where a bracelet would rub. But the enameling looks great. So that's nice. Okay, we got a whole bunch of bangles. I'm just going to keep going here. I'm sure they're not all marked. This one happens to have a mark in it. And this one also says Crown Trifari on it in there. And when it's something, it says Crown Trifari, when you have the word Trifari and then above the T, it's got a little crown. So that's lighter than the other one, a little bit smaller. You can see there's some wear in there, but we got another brand in there. I bet this says Monet, and I'm right. It does say Monet right there. So you don't really have any wear on the outside, but definitely on the inside. Notice I'm not testing for gold on any of these because I know these costume jewelry brands are not going to be made of gold, Okay, so we've got a big chunky link bracelet here measuring 7 inches. And I don't know, Rachel, if you saw, but Jennifer's friend who just joined today is in, or at least came in earlier. Say hello if you're still here. I don't know her first name, but I know she joined today, the one that makes all the, paper folding stuff. And she popped in here. So we're happy to have you. Welcome to Lilyworks. Anyways, we got another brand, and it just says Monet as well. This is in excellent condition. No loss. That's a really nice bracelet. I'm just putting earrings off to the side. Just a tie ring. A tie clip. Okay, so this has some wear. I think that says Trifari. Rachel, can you not get any closer than this? Is it just my phone? That's the closest I can get before it gets blurry on me. Like, I feel like some people can bring it closer, but I just can't. The only way I can get it closer is if I use this. It does say Trifari. Crown Trifari, to be exact. This is enameled, very retro, probably very, 60s or something. But that's a cool bracelet. Very fun and funky. Okay. So here, Hannah, this is just glass. It's faceted Aurora Borealis glass beads, but okay, it's just glass. So that's what I meant by that. But I believe all of those are glass stones. And I think that says 925. I'm not going to test everything that does. That's for another day. But this does actually say 925 on the clasp. Again, I will test it to be sure. We've got a filigree kind of bar that gets a little thicker as you go down, but that's pretty cool. Makes me kind of think of Brighton, although I don't see a brand on there. I don't see a brand on that, but it has some really nice little, details in that enameling. It's pretty nice. Just grabbing these. Pave set rhinestones. It just clasps in there, you can see. That's kind of cool. I'm not going too fast, right? Yes, hobby store beads. There you go. Hobby store beads. This is an interesting link bracelet. Look at how big each of these links are. You got your, connecting chain there, but it's got like a really long one, and then another one, and then another one. It's actually really heavy, kind of quality made. It's got just like a hook closure here. Oh, I don't think it wants to let it hang right. Goodness gracious. Obviously, I've turned it the wrong way. There's only one way to do it, people. You got to have it the right way. Anyways, there's that. Those links are weird. That can't be right. I guess that's right. Okay, that's different. Really big kind of linked statement necklace, but not fancy or anything. This says I ink. So it's got like little, chains attaching to the larger statement chains there. It's the sound of it just sounds kind of cheap to me. Okay. Look at that. It's got, maybe those colors stand for she has 4 girls, because it's got like 4 little pink rhinestones in there, like a little baby shoe. Let me see if there's any mark. I don't see a mark, and it is magnetic. Ooh, and I pulled it right off its chain. It's not broken. It just came out through the little bottom part of that bail actually has a little hole in it. But anyways, we got that. A little vintage pendant with kind of a glass flat cabochon kind of painted on. I think a little bit hand painted, but not anything like highly valuable or anything like that. Sorry. This is a cool chain. Look at the texture on that. And look at the links. They're very different. You see that? It's a cool chain. And there you got a lobster claw clasp. Spring ring clasp, which tells you it could have some age to it, although it looks pretty new. My magnet is sticking right to it, though, but it would be a great layering piece. So you asked earlier, Julia, this has the color of sterling silver to me, but the next thing I do is I test for magnetism, and I know already that it's not. So, you kind of just got to go through the questions. So here's another example of a necklace that's in what's called cup links, which is that other necklace that had bigger ones, but this is just a smaller one. This has got a fold over clasp. Yeah, with a little, kind of pear-shaped dangle there. Just a little occasion to get dressed up, I suppose. Got some Mix-It glass. They are glass. I can feel it. They're cold. We'll look at those later. Okay, this is older looking. I don't know if she's hand-painted, but she's quite pretty, right? It's not antique old, but definitely vintage. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Pendant. This definitely looks old to me. Authentic cameos are actually made of shell, so they should look uneven. This does feel cold, like shell would feel cold, but it doesn't look uneven like shell would be uneven. So Welcome in, Mimi's Jewels and Gems. Thanks for coming. It is prong set in there. It's got a number on the back. I don't really know what that stands for. Mimi's Jewels and Gems. Yes. Welcome in. Anyways, that looks older to me. Cute little bird pin. I'm just putting earrings off to the side here so I can go through this quickly. Just a teeny little, kind of like teenager necklace. It is on a spring ring clasp. It's not magnetic, so let me look at the clasp. The clasp says 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. So, yeah. And gold filled is better in terms of quality than, gold plated. Because gold filled, the plating over it is much thicker. Gold filled does not mean that the entire metal throughout is the gold, but I know that the thickness over it is thicker for whatever other metals are underneath. So you got that little necklace. I will put it back in here so it doesn't get tangled. Little gold filled thing. And I may only do like half of this tonight. I don't know. Maybe I won't even do any sales tonight. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do half of it and do some sales. I don't know. I don't want to keep everyone too long, but we got time to figure it out. Okay. So these are more versions of what's called cup links, except some of them are soldered together to create a shape. But this is an older, definitely older. Some of these stones have darkened a bit. We call them dead stones when they kind of lose their kind of foiling in the back and they don't shine like they used to. But, it's all intact. So you got that. A little swirly bangle. I like the little swirliness to it. This looks quality made. It feels very heavy. These are like acrylic, but it's heavy. This seems like it would be a brand like, J. Crew or what's that other brand? I couldn't think of it last night. Not Leo Sophia. Stella and Dot, I think often, sometimes their older jewelry can have kind of that quality to it that's similar. I was just going to put this on the neck so you could look at it for a second. So it's looking like that. Okay. This looks very Brighton to me. My dog just came in, so if you hear deep breathing, it's my old dog behind me. Yeah, most likely this is not silver, even though it's not magnetic. See if I can see any brand. I don't see a brand or a... Emma, you're knocking my stuff over, my dear. My love. Take a chill pill. But it's a nice little pendant. I don't think it's silver, but very nice. Maybe some of these are bigger necklaces that this will go faster. It's when you got all the little stuff, things take longer. Okay, these are on a leather multi-strand. These are acrylic beads. What are you doing, dog? With obviously metal, but it's a nice made necklace. It's got really pretty colors on it. Seems like something like Chico-like, We've got a little stretchy. These are more of the cup links for all of those rhinestones. A lot of times there's stuff missing. There's not anything missing on that, so that's good. This is cute. This looks like Vera Bradley to me. Bam! I only know because I've seen them before. So I guess they open, somehow. Oh, there you go. You just push on the little heart and it lifts it. That's cute. It's probably about 8 inches as well. Actually, it's a little smaller, about 7, a little more than 7. That's cute. I didn't know they did jewelry. Yeah, I guess they do a couple things. When you go in their store, um, they probably have keychains and like I can't picture Vera Bradley jewelry being like, necklaces and things like that, but definitely keychains and probably tags, bag tags. Yeah, I wasn't aware. I don't know what other jewelry they make, but it's quality made. It's very well made. Has enameling there, you know. This is stone, cold, heavy. It's on a vintage twisting barrel clasp there. All of you know because I've whined and complained about how my Presidium has died, which I'm not happy about. So this was like the very first like sort of diamond tester I got way, way, way back when I first started. It cost me about $30. And it really was meant to just be able to determine if something was a diamond / moissanite or not versus cubic zirconia. But it does give me enough information on here to kind of determine glass, cubic zirconia versus, quartz, amethyst, carnelian, agates, jasper. All of those fall under the quartz realm, which we're going to show about 2 lines on this when I get ready. And then up by the 7 and 8 would be like ruby and sapphire, which is what comes right before diamond on the Presidium. And then if this beeps all the way up to the top and goes beep, beep, then it's a diamond. So after it warms up, you set it to have it just 4 lines. And usually if I get like none to 1 line, it's glass. But if I get like 2 lines at least, then it's, that's how quartz would normally fall in that range. Sometimes I got to give it a minute. So I'm not sure if this is just a glass because it's not really giving me 2. I'm not sure. I know glass would never go to 2, but I'll have to do further investigating. It's a nice bracelet. Definitely some type of natural stone. It's 6 3/4. Okay. This is glass. This is probably quartz. A quartz bangle. I didn't know they did jewelry. Yes. Look at that. Very cold, very heavy. You don't want to drop it. And again, on here, if it is in fact quartz versus just glass, then I should get like 2 lines on there. You want to hit it like directly on. So yeah, just it looks like quartz and I believe it is. So that's a nice little bangle. A little glass, not glass, quartz bracelet. Ooh, look, this kind of looks like, or at least from the same era as this one. Well, at least the white enameling. A bangle bracelet. I don't know if it has it does have a brand. And I think it also says Crown Trifari. Well, okay, I'm not going to cry about that. It's actually in really good condition. White enameling. A little bit of wear inside there. I don't see a brand. Trying to go fast. Okay, another big chunky statement necklace, hammered, linked. This is, in fact, a fold-over clasp, which we see right there. I do not see a brand, as far as I know. Looking like that. This looks like Brighton to me. Okay, definitely has magnetism to it. Now, let me tell you, a lot of times these thicker bangle bracelets will have like steel underneath. I've had things like this that have sterling silver over, like a steel. Like I've had like a sterling silver mesh over a steel. So on some of these really heavy bangle bracelets that it's possible that the outer could be sterling, even if you get some magnetism. It kind of has the look of it, so I may still possibly test that. Let me keep going here. Another super chunky, really heavy, is agate quartz. Yes, it is. Agate is a type of quartz. And so is jasper. Jasper is a type of quartz. And there are many different types of jaspers. Carnelian is a type of quartz. Amethyst is a type of quartz. I believe citrine is a type of quartz. All of those. I'm not a professional in it, but I just have read about what are quartz. I just read what falls under it. That says Anne Klein. Very big, just statement link. I don't know if the links will sit right, but there you go. Those look old. Okay, I'm just putting the earrings to the side so I can move along here. I'm moving, people. Maybe I can get through this because there are a lot of bracelets in here. And once I get through the bracelets, it actually isn't that much. Look, there's another one. The Vera Bradley. The little pop open. That's cute. Those are really cute. That'd be cute for a mom that has like 2 girls or something. Oh, look, there's multiples of this. This was that Trifari one from earlier. And now I have 3 of them. That's cool. On the inside, it said Crown Trifari, I believe. Yeah, right there. Or just regular Trifari, I think. It's a stack. That's right. An enameled stack. Okay. Some 1928 studs on card there. These are one of those little things that you can use to attach necklaces. If you're wearing multiple necklaces, it kind of keeps them all together. My guess is these are probably authentic pearls. They look authentic. And now we can talk about how you can test for pearls. Kathy is always saying, I don't know if she's in the chat, I'm not putting that in my mouth. You don't have to put pearls in your mouth to test them. If you have another of the same thing, you can do a rub test. Now, you don't want to rub really, really hard because you can damage the pearl, but you want to rub enough that they, and when you rub these two together, if they're really slippery, then it's a glass pearl. Well, let me go back. You don't even really need to rub them if the pearl is not cold and if it's not heavy. But if you have a heavy pearl, and it's cold, then it could be a glass pearl that's still faux, or it could be a real pearl. So a glass pearl will slip really easy back and forth. But when you have a real pearl, you'll feel a little bit of grittiness, which I feel here. I don't have to rub them very hard. And pearls should look irregular. These shouldn't look perfectly, exactly the same size, exactly. And that does have 925 on that little clasp there. So more of a reason that I'm thinking it's authentic, but it definitely has the pearl look to it on those earrings. That's a cool bracelet. Okay, those are glass, I think. Maybe like a molded glass or something. There's no brand on there, but this is what you call, do you call it a book link or a book chain link? Can't remember, but that kind of link, it's called a book chain link, I guess is the right way to say it. You think this is check glass like that? Yeah, book chain. Oh, look, it's missing all the pearls on just that one. But that's easy to replace. You think that's check glass? Are you serious? I got to look at this close up. Oh, it does look like glass. It's like painted. Wow. What do I know? Thank goodness I have smart people here. You know what? I want to see if this is valuable. So if any of you that are new to jewelry, I'm going to show you a really cool tool that's good when you're, trying to learn to identify things. So we're going to try to get some, we don't have any information on here that has a brand. Okay. So I'm going to actually do a visual search on this little bracelet using what's called the Google Lens. And most people already have it on their phone and they don't even know it. And so if you find the Google app on your phone, just click on that. Right here in the search bar, you see a little camera there. If you click on there, it brings you to something called Google Lens. So we're going to take a picture of this. And I'm going to turn my, okay, go away. Clear. I wanted to, make the light it brighter. For some reason, it won't let me do that, but whatever, fine. Okay, so look, it already pulled stuff up. Oh my gosh, Hannah, you weren't kidding. So based on that visual search, it found other, I'm trying to get the ring light to not show up on here. Other things, vintage multicolored mosaic painted glass, faux pearl. And they had a $50, $49 price on that. Vintage signed. Okay, let me see what else I see. Vintage molded glass, faux Morcaron mosaic. Moroccan, I'm sorry, Moroccan. Huh. Well, it's definitely got some value. People are trying to, get a price point for things where they don't have enough information. The cabochons that were molded and painted are check. Okay. Very pretty. That is a beautiful bracelet. Cool beans. Okay. Plugging along here. This looks more of that Bollywood kind of stuff. No brand, but probably can go with one of those other bracelets in there. Here we have a multi-strand, on like a cord, silver tone medallion, NW. I don't know what that stands for. Does anyone know? What does that stand for? NW. I have no clue. This is the hook in the back. This looks like newer. Okay, very good. Glass beads. So Hannah, this is my just glass example. I mean, these are still like, arty glass a little bit, but they're not like the fancy glass that you talk about all the time. This could very well be in the realm of paparazzi-ish. I don't know. But anyways, just kind of a station necklace. Station necklace is when you have like a necklace that will have chain and then like a bead or something, and then chain and then a bead and then chain and bead. That's called station necklace. That's longer. Used a lot with layering. Okay, this is more artisan made. I bet you those are real pearls. So I'm going to rub them together ever so slightly. I can't tell. They might just be, I think they're not real pearls, just a seed bead that looks kind of pearlescent, maybe. What do we got here? Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. It's just like a regular necklace that comes down into like a double link from a single link. Great for layering. That's different. Okay. That's pretty cool. Does it slide? Let me check. Oh my gosh, Hannah, it does. So you can make it longer or shorter. Wow. Huh. I could make it really long. Wow. Yes, it slides. Bam, watch me. That's cool. Hannah always finds all those fancy things when I've done unboxings. We've known each other for a couple years now. She'll, from watching my videos, like on my YouTube page, there's tons of videos, and I'll pass by something not having a single clue that it could even be a speck of gold, and she'll be like, you might want to check that closely. It might be gold. And I'll like look and investigate, and it is. Very knowledgeable. These look like pearls. They have the look of a pearl. They look irregular. And I get definite grittiness when I put them together. They're cold in my hand, a little bit of weight. So kind of one of those invisible like necklaces. That's nice. Okay, I'm just throwing earrings off to the side. This is pretty. Look at that. Just a little kind of, that has the brand on it. What does that say? Claire's. So it's not fancy, but it's cute. I think that's cute, don't you? Kind of like a frosted metal. That's not terrible. Earrings, earrings, earrings. Moving along the earrings. If I can get things unhooked. That comes out. That comes out. Earrings. Okay, so this looks like a... At first, I thought it was mixed metal, like silver and copper, but I just think it's just lost that much of its gold tone. Very cheap, light, nothing fancy there. Earrings, 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 earrings. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys. I'm trying. I've only gone an hour. I've done pretty well. I'm like halfway through, so I'm actually doing pretty good for me, who tends to ramble on. This looks like silver to me, but I don't know. Just has that look to them. We've got a whole bunch of little like dolphins or something. Oh, there you go. It says 925. I don't know what it says above it. I have to look on my own loop. It says 925. It just says the word sterling above it. Let me see if it says it on more than one link. Oh, it does. It says it on multiple links. Yeah, so sterling 925. Okay, so that's cool. So that should not be magnetic. Oh, and it is. So what did we learn here? We learned that just because something's marked does not mean that it is, which is what I was saying earlier. That is very magnetic. And there's not clasps necessarily in that. Like the actual shark is magnetic. I'm going to do a really quick scratch test on that to prove. And so what happens a lot, you get fakes. So you can't always trust it. So I'm going to undo this link here. I'm going to test a link. I'm going to test the clasp, but then I'm also going to try to test that fish. It's not scratching very easily, which is another sign that something cannot be sterling, because I'm pressing pretty hard and I can barely get it to scratch. Usually sterling silver, it's a soft metal, will scratch much easier. Let me do some part of this link. My guess is it is not sterling, even though it's marked. So don't believe the hype, people. All right, let's see what we get. Be very careful with your acids. Very careful. So if it just goes over there and it never turns blue, it's got lines under there. Yeah, it could be like a stainless steel or something, but that is definitely not sterling. So they were lying. They were lying, lying, lying. So you got to check. So if you're resellers, the products you put out there, you want to know that they're authentically what you're claiming they are. So it's really important to be knowledgeable about, you know, the things that you're selling. Okay, this looks, it's got a little, you know, sizer in there, so it can be different sizes. Inside it says Avon. So we've got a little Avon ring. I think those are acrylic, but that's still cute. I like Avon. Okay, just a linked necklace. Lost a little bit of silver tone. I do not see a brand on it. Just very simple like that. Okay, I don't know. Oh, look, this thing fell out. I think this went in here. It just needs to be re-glued. This is not vintage. This is like more modern made. You can often tell a lot of times with these metals, they try to make them look metal They do it on the back of clasps, of brooches too, where they're trying to make it a texture. They're trying to, when really to us, that's a sign that it's not sterling when they've created patterns in there. But it's still pretty. You know what I mean? I got another ring there. Probably Avon, size 7, genuine rose quartz. And if it is in fact rose quartz, then this rose quartz is also a type of quartz. Should move up to 2. There you go. Even a little bit higher. So, yeah. So a little faux ring. Oh, I don't want to put it there. Look at these groovy earrings. Wow. Has anyone ever heard of that brand? Robert Rose. They're on card. They're really heavy. These are glass beads here. These are acrylic. These are acrylic, but these are glass. They're not too expensive but they look good. They look like something that would be in a department store. That's what I got to say about that. This looks like some, cat's eye, I would guess. This is express, so I already know this is just on gunmetal. That's just like a darker metal. It's not sterling silver or anything. These most likely, if it's express, are probably just glass and not quartz, because you can often have little quartz chips that look like that. Yeah, but that's just glass. So, looking like that. I hope those of you that, there's a lot of you that are very experienced in here, and you guys teach me. But, oh, look, that matches those earrings from earlier. I'm going to put it in here with the earrings. It's nice to be able to teach some new things to people. It's like once a teacher, always a teacher. I know Rachel feels the same way. I am a teacher by trade. This is kind of olderish looking. It's very artisan. Can't really tell what's going on there. I don't know what that is. It doesn't open or anything, I don't think. Huh. Just a little necklace. Okay. We've got the brand. I don't even know. Is it reticulated stone? Which one are we talking about? Which one are you asking about, Hannah? This says Bokar. I have no idea what Bokar is, but these are acrylic beads. They're not real. Just a little, costume jewelry. So which item with the gold lines? Oh, okay. Let me grab it. So are you asking if it's reticulated? It looks really old, Hannah. And so you're asking if this is reticulated? What do you mean? Yeah, reticulated means it would move. It doesn't move. It's just one pendant. Let me give you a closer look at that. Not reticulated. Okay, I'm confused. Reticulated means that it can move. I don't know what reticulated stone means. I don't think this actually has a stone in it. I think, let me look under my loop. You're going to teach me something. I'll have to look up reticulated stone. Well, it looks like a piece of like a glass disc in there with those lines, but it's not cold. But now you have me all curious what in the heck reticulated stone is. Is it a color of certain things, or is it just the way it looks? Reticulated gemstone. Or maybe I should just say stone. Pendant. Halo reticulated pendant. Reticulated sterling silver pendant quartz. Reticulated pendant. Huh. I don't still rutilated. Thank you. Curry. Say rutilated. Long U. Rutilated. I got it. Rutilated. Okay. This looks like. So, well, that says but that says reticulated. So that's not the same thing. Okay. Somebody text me a picture. Hannah, if you text me a picture of rutilated, like pendant, text it to my email address, which I don't want to say here. Well, you can text it to my actual cell, Hannah or Rachel. I just can't get it off my phone because I'm using my phone to do the thing, but I'll get it on my computer or my iPad. I'm just curious what one looks like. Okay. Rutilated. There we go, Rachel. Thank you. Rutilated. Today is my daughter's birthday. She's 22. And I had a friend send me a little text that said, happy birthday, meaning it was the day I gave birth to someone. So it's a day for me also. So I don't know. Bad. Hold on. Sorry, I got to know what this is. Where the heck's Messenger? Facebook Messenger right there. Okay, Rachel sent me this. Open up. Oh, wow. You know what? It kind of looks like that. Is that valuable? Thank goodness for smart people. Huh. Rutilated quartz. Well, does that mean that it would show up quartz-wise? Because it's not terribly cold. And it's definitely not showing up as a quartz. Maybe it just has a look about it that's rutilated. Well, I learned something. Okay, I think that it's a faux rutilated. That's what I think that is. Okay. We've got like an aged bronze, or like an antique brass. I don't know what you call that. What do you call that color, Hannah? Like a aged bronze? Because it's not gold, but it's new, made to look old. But that's kind of cute. Earrings. Okay, so this is just a linked, rhinestone. All of these look like they're rhinestones, but they're just little balls of metal that kind of look a little bit like marcasites. No brand, but kind of a dressy necklace still. This one looks older. It's got kind of a mixture of green and regular clear in here. That's weird. It's like randomly, it has like random green ones here and there. Huh. I would love to like run into something that had like, a 2-carat diamond in it. Have any of you found a 2-carat diamond? I found little diamonds, but nothing big. All right. Well, there's that necklace. Earrings, 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 earrings. Pendant, filigree, open work, puffy. Bam. Earrings. Well, this is a big mess. I'm not spending much time on you, buddy. You're not getting my time. Oh, look, I did it. Bam. Yeah, just a little spiky, all faux, plastic, light. It says LC, which probably is Liz Claiborne. Here's another book chain with some, those are probably agate. Agate is a type of quartz, so it will probably move to 2 lines if I get it lined up right. There you go. You see, who needs to buy another Presidium for $250 when I got my $30 one? That's a cute bracelet. This is glass. It's cold. Little glass ring. Cute, cute. Big cross. Missing a whole bunch of faux stuff. Just, costume jewelry. Ooh, this is cool. Look at that. I don't know what that is. Huh, that's pretty. Very lovely. Spring ring clasp. Okay. Earrings, earrings, earrings. Cross. Again, those aren't even stones. They're just little pieces of metal. It does have a stone right in the center of each of those crosses. It does have something written right there. Let me see what it says. Avon. So most likely not sterling. Avon does make a little bit of sterling things. This ring looks sterling to me. It's missing a couple marcasites, which are those little kind of blacker, darker stones that are shiny. Inside it says 925 and then MND or something. I don't know. Or an upside down DW. I'm not sure. More of those little cup links. See? Fancy pantsy. A random little extender that's probably sterling. I'll put it over here. It's a teeny little brooch pin, and it says Avon on it. A bar pin. Look at that pretty bracelet. This is really pretty. This looks older, to be honest. It's sort of got, it's almost like meant to have those kind of aged colors on there. That's really pretty. Oh, and there's a brand on there. It says Van Del. Oh yeah, Van Del 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. So a little pretty Van Del bracelet. I found an Art Deco ring with 22 diamonds. Nice. That's awesome. There's this one YouTuber that I love to follow. She's called The Little Blue Box. She originally started off being into like Tiffany jewelry and things like that. But there was one video she did in the last 6 months or so where she came across a brooch that actually was like diamonds and platinum. So that was some find. I think we will get through this because look, that's the end. Okay. Because a lot of it's earrings. Let's get all the earrings out of the way. Look at those cute little earrings. I need to send the giraffe earrings to Kathy for her zoo. That's cute. I'm just putting the earrings to the side to move it along. There's a little tie clip there. This looks like it would be like Avon or something. That middle thing kind of looks like that one expensive molded glass bracelet. A little bit. I don't know if there's any brand on this, but it's kind of cool. I don't know if it opens either. Maybe it's just faux. I don't think it actually opens. And look, it just links onto there. Oh, okay. There's that. Earrings, bracelet, kind of kid size, magnetic. Those are sterling silver, probably lapis lazuli. Looking for little gold flecks. I see not 1 ounce of gold flecks in there. So they are not lapis lazuli. They are something else. Hannah, here's your, does it have a button on top? Of which one? Does it have a button on top? The locket type necklace. The locket type necklace. Oh, this. It does have a button, but I can't move this. This is like stays there, so I can't like push it. Because I do know some, pocket watches definitely have something that you can pop it open, but that doesn't, I don't think I can twist it. It's not very obvious to me. Huh. Here is a perfect example, Miss Hannah, of just glass. It's definitely glass. This is Arrow, but, it's just glass. It's nice. I'm not even going to try to untangle it. Well, there you go. I did, sort of. So there's that. All costume jewelry. Trying to go fast. Look at those fancy earrings. Earrings. We're getting through it, people. Earrings. Tie pins, both of them. I'm curious if this could be like a blue topaz or something, which would go up higher than quartz. No, I think it's just a cubic zirconia. And that's tiger's eye. A little ring with some little things moving there. This looks gold to me. It's an earring. Look at the back right there. It says something. Huh. It says Sarah. Oh, I guess for Sarah Coventry. But look, these like twist. Is there another Sarah that's fancier than Sarah Coventry? I guess that's a pin and not an earring. Huh. Yeah, does it look like it opens? Thought it might be a watch pendant. Yeah, it kind of has the look it does, but it looks faux. It looks like fake that way. You know what I mean? I will get to all these earrings later. This is a nice necklace. Isn't that pretty? No brand. Sorry, the damn focus on here. It drives me crazy. Kind of that festoon look. I think, is that the right word? I think Hannah taught me that word, festoon, which is like where the chain will like kind of push out and looks a little puffy. It's not terribly festoon, but anyways, that's cute. Earrings. Oh, here's another. It's just like that bracelet. Well, I'm definitely seeing a lot of matches of earrings, so that's encouraging to me. Here is a necklace. It actually looks very well made. That's glass, but that's acrylic. This feels cold. And you can also gently knock them together. Oh, I think those are acrylic. I lie. I think all of it's acrylic. I think it looks like that. If I can make it hang right. something like that. Okay. Ooh, Hannah. Hannah. Those are not wedding cake beads, right? They're very old. I think I've seen necklaces like this in other things. I never knew what kind of, they're definitely a glass. Huh. Well, if Hannah comes back, maybe she can help me. This is really long. It looks like milk glass, but then it's got those patterns on it. The colorful patterns. See how long it is? I mean, it's probably 48 inches. Maybe Hannah went to bed. Are you there, Hannah? What kind are these? Here. I can snap a picture and send it to her. Okay. So anyways, they're old. They're glass. All right. Oh, look, that looks like the other two, except it's just thinner. So like all three of those could go together. Pendant. Okay, so there's a name for this where the glass is cut into from behind. Rachel would know. It's India. She says it's from India. Okay. Do you know what kind of glass that is? Like it's just called India glass, or is there like kind of style? There's a name for the glass being etched from the back. It's some fancy name. I hear Rachel talk about it all the time. Oh, look, this looks like that other bracelet that I found. It's even got the same little thing there. It's at the bottom of that tub, but I definitely think that's sterling silver. Okay, these look like, these are called rice pearls. They're like little pieces of rice. Yes, they're real pearls. They're cold, they're heavier. Get these pretty filigree caps here. Multi-strand. That's a cute little necklace. I bet you it's sterling. That's my guess. It looks like sterling. Okay, so just like Julia asked earlier, it looks like sterling. So then I go to my next test, which is testing for magnetism, and that's not. Okay, well, at least we know. That's cute. Getting to the end here. This is really, really heavy and really, really thick. Wow. That looks like it should be from Chanel or something. Wow. Some sort of bangle bracelet here. Oh, there is a brand. Trifari again. There was a lot of Trifari bracelets in here. Trifari. Hey, Marissa. Okay. So earrings. What does this say? Quite often people say they are Venetian or Czech. They are from India, 60s to 70s era, says Hannah. Just putting these earrings away so we can be done. And There's like a little... Okay, so that's just like a teeny little layering necklace. It just says Avon there. Okay. With some little bar links in there. You see them? I don't even need to test it because I know Avon is not magnetic. Oh, look, this got a little Hershey's Kiss on there. Probably from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Okay, half the time when you find these little beads that go on bracelets, true sterling silver quality made beads are going to have the metal go all the way through the bead. This looks like it has a cap on this end and a cap on this one, and it's marked with 925, but not 1 ounce of me believes that that's 925. I'm just saying from experience. That's real pearl. Little pin. Tie pin, probably also pearl. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know. I don't think it's old. And it might be broken a little because look at that. I guess that could be fixed. Maybe something hung from it. This says 2028. What is that, a joke? Because we have 1928, which is a brand, but 2028, that doesn't mean anything to me. I think that's a joke. This could be quartz. It would give us 2 lines on this tester, and it does. If it was just 1 line or 0 lines, it would definitely be glass, but it's quartz. Quartz and glass. We got a little pendant here. It says Reed and Barton. It's pretty big. Earrings. Earrings. Another one of those glass rings. If they're the same size, you could wear them together. Okay, I got a couple necklaces to look at here. So earrings. Just trying to go through this fast. That all looks like earrings. That's a lot of earrings. Oh, here's a little pendant. This looks like Avon. This does not look like real gold. It's like 2 gold. I think it's like faux. Oh, look, there's another one of those. I bet you could put all 3 of those together and wear them. Hold on. They're all glass. That's cool. Look at how pretty. So far, I found 3. I don't know if there's more. But they're all the same size. That's cool. Have to be careful not to break it. Okay. Earrings. Okay. This looks like a pendant. It looks like a little like, like boat, like a canoe. Okay, there's something written on the back, and it says sterling. I don't believe it till I test it, but okay. I think it's older. Earrings. Bam. Pendant. That looks very Avon-like to me, but cute. Okay. This makes me think of Kathy with her the orange cat's eye earrings that I sent her in her order the other day matched a necklace she was selling. And these are like little teeny ones like that. Okay. Well, I don't promise you I'll do sales on every ounce of this, but I can definitely do some little pop-up sales. This looks Avon-ish to me. What does that say? It says, Avon. It literally says Avon. Okay. I can't believe there's a whole nother hurricane coming. That's crazy. It's actually pretty heavy. I'm not even putting it back in the bag. That's not going to get tangled. I did my nails last night with these little, stick nails thing. They all came off. It must have been like a cheap thing I had bought. This looks like real sterling to me. Just the color of it. I bet you that's marked with a 925 on that little, yes, 925 on the clasp and that extra little hook. This is called a station necklace. I talked about it earlier. So that's pretty. Oh, this one of these little balls was on something earlier. Okay. Last thing. Really long faux. I mean, like it's not sterling silver or anything, but like a layering kind of necklace. And that's the little dangle. A dangle with an angle. I don't know if I'm using that in the appropriate context. I honestly don't know what the appropriate context is for the dangle with the angle of Kathy-ness. But anyways, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with bracelets. So let me see if there's a few things that I can run for you guys. If you're interested. Are you guys interested in some pop-up sales, or are we tired and want to call it a night? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're interested in maybe. I probably will not do earrings because that'll just take too long. I may do some bracelets and some necklaces that are easy to grab. So if you give me some interest, thumbs up, yes, maybe. I think this I need to investigate more. I don't think I need to do a rapid sale of that because I think it's too valuable. But these little cute little matching, there's definitely some matching things in here. I think this I need to sell on eBay or somewhere a little fancier. So that matches. Those were all Trifari. I would sell that. That is a stone. I still can't believe that's not jasper of some type. I'm actually surprised it doesn't give me 2 lines. But it doesn't. Oh well. I'd sell that. I'd probably sell that. I'd probably sell that. I'm going to put the things together that I would sell together. I think all 3 of these should go together. I would sell that. I think this I need to test. So I'm going to hold off on that. Some of them I'm going to make like a bundle. They're not like worthy to sell individually. I'd be willing to sell these. They're very pretty, but they're going to be a higher price point. They're definitely sterling. Very, very pretty. So we can consider that. This was Banana Republic. I don't know that I had another Banana Republic one. That's Avon, but it's really, really aged. So I might put that in a bundle. This said it's sterling, but it's not. But it's still a cute bracelet. I could still maybe sell that. That's Monet. I'd sell that. This one was Coro. I'd sell that. We got a whole bunch of these, jump ring things. This, I'm going to put a battery in it. So I'd sell that one. That's a book chain, definitely vintage. These are not meant to go together, but this is super pretty. I love this one, but I might be willing to sell it. I'd put that in a bundle. That one's a really teeny one, like for a kid. I'd probably put those in a bundle. a necklace. You got all of that as one thing. I don't know what to put with that. Okay. That'd be it. So that was Trifari. That one was Monet. That was No Brand. So those are both No Brand, about the same size. This one actually says Trifari in it. This one says absolutely nothing. Thought it said something for a second. Okay. So yeah, I don't know which ones to put with which. I guess I'm going to do it by size. See, those are about the same size to me, so I'd put those together. These are about the same size, even though one's Monet. Two are Trifari and one is Monet, but they're about the same size. Then you have your Banana Republic. That might look good with that, right? Are these the same size? See, all of those look the same. I'd put all those together. I think I'd put this with that. The same size-ish. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at. So, y'all want me to run a few things? Hey there. How are you? Okay. Faye's coming in to say hello to us. Okay. So you guys interested in me running some things? Do you want to just tell me what you want me to run, or do you want me to just run it? I'm not getting any feedback from the 10 people in the chat, 2 of which are me and my computer, which means there's 8 people in the chat. Rachel's here. I was just about to run a couple things. Are you interested in me doing a few pop-up things? Would people be interested? Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so this is Monet. This is in excellent condition. This is sitting right at about 7 inches. It is perfect condition. And since there was another Monet thing here, I might as well just put it with it because that was also Monet, this one. So I'm going to run those 2 right there. So let me pull up a price point here. I'm sure, I mean, it's in great condition. I'm sure $5 is probably way too low, but I'll put it at $5 and we'll see what you guys do with it. So I'm going to duplicate, and I think it's going to bring it to the top. There it is. And I'm going to say Monet bracelets. Move to stage. Bam. Okay, so I'm going to run it. If anyone's interested, $5. They're in great on that Monet bracelet. Hasn't lost any gold tone. There's its thing. This is also marked Monet. So let me get a bag. And we will move along here. I'll try to go as fast as I can. And Rachel, you already have stuff with me, so obviously there's no shipping for you. Woohoo! All right. I'm sure it's worth way more than $5, so yay for you. I just don't have the energy to right now figure it out. I should have got a bigger bag. I apologize. Okay. All right. So these all go together. These all go together. So I'm going to run them together. So I'm going to literally say $5. So let me recreate another one. Isn't it supposed to say number 2? I'm so confused. That one says number 1, $5. And I duplicated it. Let me duplicate it again. Shouldn't it say number 2? Oh, here. Mother of pearl bangles. I'm sorry for any typos. You guys can deal. Move to stage. In all of those, these are all 3 the same size, just so you know. It's like they were really meant to go together. All dyed mother of pearl, in that. So I'm starting the auction now. $5 start. For anyone interested in all of those. They're in great condition. Okay. Looking fine. All right. Let's look at this one. It is a stone. I don't know what stone. It isn't. There are other stones besides jasper, but it is a stone. So you're welcome, Rachel. You're welcome very much. Vintage spring ring, twisting very class. I may just do a really quick picture of it. Maybe that will help me determine the what it is. But I'm happy to give some deals tonight. So this says kind of looks like that one. No, it does not look like that one at all. Okay, this is what I'm discovering. I have no idea what stone it is. Okay, well, I'm going to say $5. It might be someone's lucky day. I thought I already ran this edit. Vintage stone bracelet. Vintage stone bracelet. The reason I'm not taking pictures is just so that I can identify which one went with which very quickly. So I'm starting the auction now. It's really heavy. I wish I could weigh it for you. It definitely is some stone, so that's nice. So Tiffany's in for $5. We've got 8 seconds left. Does have a vintage twisting barrel clasp there. And we are looking at about 6 3/4 inches. Woo! So that's going with Tiffany. Yay, Tiffany. Okay. All right, let's keep going. What about I feel like I shouldn't send those in the same lot. I feel like they are different. I didn't mean to do that. Go back, go back. Okay, nothing comes up. It's Trifari. You see, they're of different ages. This is really new and crisp, so I think I'm going to do them separate. This has just got more age to it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that with these two because these are both Trifari also. That bangle, and that actually said Crown Trifari on it. So, and it's white. You see? You see how good that matches? Woohoo! Okay. I may have to go higher on that bracelet. Let me just see. What was that on it? Crown Trifari. Yeah, the bracelet was Crown Trifari, by the way. Yeah, I still don't see. White enamel. White enamel. It's not getting me nothing. That one's white enamel, Crown Trifari. And that one's Crown Trifari white enamel, $425. Okay. So I think, I just don't know about it. I think I'll say 7 on that just because I don't know. It could have value. I don't know. Could not. I don't know. But it is Crown Trifari. It's definitely vintage. It's definitely functional. There's nothing wrong with it. It just has a little bit of, wear to it. So, Crown Trifari enameled bracelet with 2 bangles. Move to stage. Start auction. Okay, so I started the auction there. And this, size-wise, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, is looking right at about 7 inches. Okay, so there's that. Let's do these 2 together, the Vera Bradley little bracelets. Hold on one second. I'm probably confusing it by trying to do 2. Okay, so it says Vera Bradley, Poshmark, $21. Yeah, they're selling on eBay all over the place. Let's just look at one other listing here. So for one, around 20. So for both, I will do both of them. These would be great Christmas presents. Okay, I would do both of them for 12, which is a steal if one of them's worth 20. So let me pull that up and see. So duplicate. Two Vera Bradley enameled bracelets. Great Christmas present. I mean, they're like brand new. Move to stage. Start auction. And again, like for daughters, imagine like mother-daughter. And they just open like that. They're really cute. Sorry, I didn't make that one close right. So anyways, Vera Bradley. High quality stuff there, people. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Okay, so we have these 3 Trifari enameled bangles. They don't really go with this, but maybe I'll sell it with it. And we have this one that probably has some more value. This one is actually Crown Trifari. Let me just snap a quick picture to know it's not worth like $1,000 or something. Okay, so there's the exact bracelet. $55. I'm never the one that's going to do, I'm never listing my stuff for exactly what I see it as. I'm always going way below. I just am, because things will move. There's nothing wrong with this. These are just going to be an extra with it. They have just a little bit of wear on the inside, but the outside looks great. So I'm going to do those together. Okay, if that's normally 55, just asking, selling might be 45, 21. Okay, so these are just extra. I'm just going to say, I'll say 10. I know that's really low, but duplicate. Crown Trifari enameled hinge bangle with 3 additional bangles. That's the description, literally. That's what's going to be on the the paper we print out, the packing slip. Trifari enameled hinge bangle with 3 additional bangles. Oh, funny. Okay. So I'm going to move that to stage. Essentially, what I'm doing here is I'm really asking 10 for that, which it's so worth it. And I'm throwing those in extra. So a $10 start on that for anyone into Crown Trifari. It is in really good condition. Like, as you can see on the inside, how well it looks, really good. So we got that. And so, and the enameling across the top hasn't lost any. There are teeny little parts of specks around the edge, maybe, but barely. Like, you can see just a teeny bit right there, but nothing along the surface. So, all right, that's going to Rachel. I got to get a big bag for that one. Okay. That bracelet is definitely worth it. Okay. Awesome, Rachel. Let's see if I can fit it in there. Yes. Okay. Okay. So all of those to me are the same size. One of them says Banana Republic. The other ones look like it, literally, but they don't have a mark in them. And then we have these sets here. So I'm considering running all of those together. Banana Republic was the mark on this. These didn't have marks, except the pink was enameled, and it did have this. I don't know if that's Victoria's Secret. But I'll run all of that together. And I think I'm going to do it for $5. So, woohoo! $5. Duplicate. And then 6 enameled bangles. Well, that one's not enameled, but Why don't we just say 6 bangles? 6 bangles. Most enameled. Okay. So, size-wise, I just want you to see. So if one person is buying all the same, I just want you to know that they're similar. So these are looking right at 8. Okay. These are a similar size. The wavy one might be a tad bit smaller. So let's not measure that one. And this one enameled is a little bit smaller. I'm going to put it below it and we'll just see what it goes to. Okay, but still that's an 8 1/4. So it's within the range of that. And then this one is a little bit smaller. So there you go. I'm starting the auction now for all 6 of them. Like that. They're all in good condition. The enameling's not gone or anything on any of them. Okay, cool. Thank you for looking. All right, so we've got this little book chain one. That is a type of agate. We did test it while I was looking at it. I'm sure it is just but it is vintage. And people do buy these. And so to go on the vintage kick, I think I'm going to put that one in with it. So I'm going to do both of those. This is looking like, sorry, I had to have it turned the right way. I got to go yell at my son to go to bed. He's in there chatting it up with his friends. Sorry, it was flipped around. So I couldn't let it hang right. Okay, so it is a fold over clasp. Okay, I'm going to start that at 5. What'd she say? Curry, there were some 1928 earrings on the card. Could you run those? And the 1928 necklace. Sure, I will do that right after this one. So are you talking about the stud earrings on the card? These? Oh, not those. You're talking about those. Okay. All right. So where is my 5? Duplicate. Agate book chain bracelet and stretch rhinestone bracelet. Move to stage. Okay, so nothing wrong with them. I'm starting the auction now. Definitely vintage. And it's not missing any of its little stones there. We got 10 seconds left. Okay, awesome. So which 1928 necklace were you asking about? Because I think we had a few. Could you just briefly describe it so I can find it fast? I can't remember which one. And I will go to necklaces next, but I just wanted to finish these bracelets first. Do you remember, like, describing which one? Because I don't remember. Oh, I remember guessing it was 1928. Oh, it's this one. Is this the one you're talking about? You had already said yes, so I don't know if that's a yes. Okay, so that's the one you're talking about. Got it. Okay. Okay. The tag. Okay, I'm gonna say $6. So if you guys want to auction, like do a price thing, you can. Whatever, a price war, whatever, a bid war, whatever. I mean, duplicate, edit. 1928 pendant necklace and stud knot earrings. Save changes. Move to stage. And it's running now for you, Tiffany. Yeah, so new on card. Still has its actual original backs. And the necklace looks in great condition. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. What was this? This was Coro. Oh, that was Dell. I think I need to research that more. I'm not doing that one. I may actually like put the three of those together, and then I'll do those individually, but they're going to be higher price points. This is Coro. I don't know. I'll probably do like a $3 start on that Coro. It could be valuable, but I don't know that it is. You know, I don't know. I think sometimes certain I don't know. Sometimes Coro doesn't like blow me away. You know what I mean? Like in terms of quality. Sometimes I feel like the quality is just average on Coro. Yeah, and it's got like $10 here. Okay, I'm fine with 4. Okay. So duplicate. Did I say 4 or did I say 3? What did I say, guys? I want to do what I said because I pulled up 3. You guys. Okay, perfect. I'll just do it for 3. That is fine with me. Vintage Coro link bracelet. Coro link fold over clasp bracelet. It says coral. Coro, link, fold. There's probably mistakes in there, but whatever. Okay. I'm going to start the auction. It looks like that. Kind of like, you know, I don't know, the text, I mean, like, it kind of makes me think Southwestern, I don't know, a little bit, but it's pretty wide. Okay. It's all about Rachel. Go, Rachel. I obviously do price points pretty low. I'm quite aware that I do. But I'd also rather actually move it and sell it than have it just sit in my house. So I'm happy that it can go to someone who can then move it along to another home themselves. Okay, moving on. I'm going to do all three of these together. I realize the style of them is not the same, but that's what I'm doing. This was just a little, no brand, but nothing wrong with it. Just a little cup link bracelet, 7 1/4. This one was about 7. And this marked as sterling silver, but it's not. Rachel, you weren't here, but this is marked as sterling silver, but we tested it and it's not. It's a fake. So that's also 7. So all three of them are 7 inches. So I will run 2. I'll run that for, because they're not branded. If it was brand, I might do it higher, but they're not. So I'm literally going to say 5. I realize that's pretty low, but whatever. It's because there's no brand on it. Okay. Duplicate. Dolphin link bracelet. Rhinestone cup link. Pave. Okay, starting the auction there. They're all approximately 7. A 7 1/4. Okay. Thank you for looking at that. I don't even think this, I think I just need to put this in my pile to go in something. I don't even think that's worth running. Okay. These are gorgeous. They're really lovely. Let me just snap a picture of one. They obviously were the same company because you see you got this little hanging thing. They're, I'm sure, the same length. They both are sterling. Let me see if they're the same length. Yes, they're the same length when they're on the smallest thing or whatever, but I'm going to sell them separately. Let me take a quick picture. Sterling silver glass beads. Bracelet. I know I'm not going to find the exact thing. It's not troll beads or anything. My lighting on my phone is so dark. I don't know why it's so dark. Get lighter, phone. That's so weird. I'm so baffled by that. Okay. Some Venetian. I don't know what kind of beads those are. And even if they are Venetian. Okay. So I think I'm going to do them as I think they're probably worth $30. So I will do them at oh God, I wish I knew what kind of beads those were. Okay. I think I'm going to do it at 12. So we'll do that one. Duplicate. I think it's worth way more than 12, but gosh, if they're like Venetian beads, then I'm really downplaying myself. Okay. 925 glass bead bracelet. Why didn't it save it? Oh, save changes. Huh. Oh, there it is. Move to stage. Okay, so we'll do this one first. Hi there, Peggy MC. We're working on doing some pop-up sales from an unboxing of jewelry that I just did. I'm starting the auction now on this one. Again, that was sterling silver. I bet you those beads are sterling silver too. We better find out because that will affect our value. So when I run the second one, we'll know whether or not the beads are real. So the beads are real, and that's like a lot of sterling silver. Okay. They're kind of changing. You see it there? I'm going to rub it a little harder. I would consider that sterling silver. So just so you know, that's what we're dealing with. They're definitely bracelets that's sterling silver, but so are all those beads. Okay, so I'm going to run this other one. Duplicate. They're pretty heavy. They're definitely heavy. 925 glass bead bracelet. Move to stage. So if those are sterling silver, I have no doubt that those are sterling silver too. I'm starting the auction now on that one. But I think I'm going to put these up on eBay. Okay, cool beans. We're done with bracelets. Alrighty then. me go tell my son to go to bed. Hold on a second. Andrew, you need to go to bed. Like right now. Love you. Good night. All right. Bracelets. Okay, so let's look at your message. I'm sorry if I missed it. I actually now don't think that was the right necklace. The one I liked had the traditional 1928 edging on the back. This bracelet also did, but I'm happy to find the other one. So let me take a look. This one that I did use did say 1928, and it did have the etching on the back, but I can look. Not a problem. Is there another message up there? Hi, I'm new here. Got it. Okay. So this one, it is 1928. It does have the 1928 etching on the back, and it is labeled 1928. I don't remember if there was another 1928 in there, but we're going to pour them out anyways because we're moving on to necklaces. So we shall see. Let me get some of these big ones out of the way so we can see what we're looking at here. Okay. I don't think I've passed it yet, right? Okay, maybe that was it. I'm running on very little sleep. I hear you, but let's just take a quick glance through here. I don't have a problem doing a quick glance. I remember there was another one that said 2028. This one, yeah, that didn't have a 1928. That was Anne Klein. Yeah, not that. Was it an all gold one? Like, was it pendant? Like, those aren't 1928. Not that. Not those. Yeah, I think that was the only one. This one was gold, but I think that's vintage. It wasn't that one, LOL. Oh, the one that you bought? It wasn't the one you bought, or it wasn't the one I showed you? I think it's the one that you ran. My brain is just broken. No, it's not. It's just tired. Okay. All right. So these, I think I need to research. I can't go there just yet. Like, this necklace is beautiful. And it'll take forever for me to run all of these. So what would be great is if you guys are like, listen, I want gold statement necklaces, or I want, dainty, little link necklaces. Like, I know that no one's going to be wanting this. Or I want a little teeny necklace that was in a bag, or pearls, or whatever. It will help me not waste your time. Hey there, Mel. How are you? I'm calling it a night. Great show. Hey, see you later, Tiffany. I'll get your stuff shipped out tomorrow. Later, Gator. That was that faux necklace. I'm just trying to see what we got here. You see, some of them were less expensive. I'm not going to bore you with those. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so how about I run... Like, this one is beautiful. I think I'm going to run this one. It doesn't have a brand that I can see. It's just so pretty. I love the way it hangs. Anyways, that's what that one looks like. And you know what? It's the colors of Halloween. Hot diggity dog. It's beautiful. I'm literally just going to run it for $5. There's no brand on it, so I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. It's like that 3-layer. You know what I mean? It's a cute one. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Layered Art Deco. I found it. Okay. People have like Avon Spike. Oh, it's an Avon necklace. Avon Spice. Okay. If it's labeled, then I have to do a little bit higher price point. It must say Avon somewhere. That's what all of those said. Well, that's all right. I'm still going to do it as $5. The listing has like it for like 35, like I don't know. But that's like with the earrings. I don't think it's by itself. Oh, then that's it's Nina Ricci by Avon. Nina Ricci. That's what it shows here. That's what NR stands for, Nina Ricci. Okay. I'm going to do it for $6. Big spender here I am. $6. Duplicate. Edit. Avon, multi-strand, floral necklace. Okay, I think it's worth way more than that, but go for it, people. Move to stage. Start auction. There you go. $6. That's pretty. You can see it close up. Festoon, maybe that's the right word. Festoon. That's how it hangs. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Let me do some of these big statement necklaces, like the ones that were in really good shape. That's the ones I think you guys care about. Like that West Germany one, that's probably a lot of money. I probably need to research that. I can't run that. I got to research it. Okay, but like this is Anne Klein. That's like brand new. Some of these I might run together. This is something majorly significant. I don't even know, but I'll run that. This was a no brand. That was a no brand. Okay. This is kind of nice. This is kind of nice. Okay. And I can run those pearls too. Those were lovely. Okay, so let me start off with this. This is Anne Klein. It's marked there. Nothing wrong with it. Perfectly. It's a toggle. clasp, and it does have a hang tag. Big, chunky gold. Big, chunky gold. Gold tone, of course. Anne Klein. 100, 114, 38, 25. Okay. Okay, I'll do that one. Whoops. For 10, but I will throw in a second necklace. I don't know what. If it's something gold, I'll let you pick. I'll just give you some choices at the end what your second necklace is, but I'm going to run it for 10 and give you a second necklace, but you can choose what that second necklace is based on what I show you. Okay, so duplicate, edit. Anne Klein Chunky Link necklace. Why wouldn't you know how to spell Klein? I don't even know. Haha. K-L-E-I-N, yes. Necklace. Plus one more. And it'll be a smaller second necklace. Okay. Move to stage. So it will be this, which is like brand new, no question, plus a second gold one, which we'll figure out after. I'm going to run the auction now for anyone who might be interested in that huge statement. Heavy. Oh my goodness. So heavy. Anyone interested in that? Okay. Thanks for looking. If some of these don't have brands, I'm not going to run it because I don't want to waste your time. This one has to be something. I don't know if there's a brand on it, but it is the most well-made. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be like, the most expensive brand. It's like so heavy, so well-made. Sorry, I'm just trying to look. Let me take a quick Snapchat out. But I think this is seriously something. I'm just trying to find the clasp right there. Oh my goodness, so heavy. Guess who's back with more Monopoly money? Oh, who's back with more Monopoly money? Yeah, yesterday I took your M in my game, but I did not take your Monopoly money. You are correct. That's funny. Ooh, Kenneth J. Lane. This looks very similar. I don't know what it is, but it's something. So I have to run it for 10. It's like unbelievable. I just do. So anyways, let me just pull that up. Duplicate. Again, I'll throw in an extra gold necklace, a smaller one that you can pick. Edit. Chunky, gold tone, heavy gold tone necklace. Oh, I already said that. textured necklace. Got it. Move to stage. Bam, bam, starting the auction now. I just want to get you to appreciate. Oh my God, it's so heavy. It's the most well-made necklace of probably everything in that entire tub. Okay. So we may not be into a gold kick, so I'm going to take that gold necklace away too. I'm going to run these pearls. If Julie is still here, she'd probably love them. She loves pearls. We determined that this was not sterling silver, although it is very pretty. This is a really, really pretty necklace. Those are called rice pearls. I just got to do a quick little stretch just in case I'm not like overlooking something. Testing for silver real quick. Lulu Bell, hey, how are you? We're just running a few pop-up, yeah, that is sterling. A few pop-up sales from a big thrift store jewelry thing that I had, and we're on the bracelets. That wasn't a great scratch test, but it is sterling. So I don't know why I think the clasp isn't. Maybe, I don't know, but it's really pretty. Okay, so those are real, definitely real pearls. It's got a little bit of an extender. So the length at its shortest is about 16, and then the pendant goes down. But it's got about an inch extender on it. So that is a beautiful necklace. I love. It's really interesting, that pendant. It's got some little texture stuff going on there. I don't know if it was once a button. It's possible that was a button. Very vintage looking, because that looks like a button. And yes, we discovered that was sterling. So, okay. I am going to start that for I think I'm going to start it for 14. If it wasn't sterling silver, I'd, duplicate. Sterling silver, rice, pearl, multi-strand necklace. Okay, this is stunning. This is really beautiful. Okay, so I'm starting the auction now. 3 strands. They are pearl. It's really pretty. Sterling silver. That's the back. Filigree capped. Okay, thanks for taking a look. Okay, is there any specific thing you guys are more into? Let's do some of these statement necklaces. Hey there, Aloha girl. How are you? We're just running a few pop-ups from a like a thrift store jewelry bag that I like had bought the, like a mystery jewelry bag or whatever. Okay, so although those are acrylic, this in general is really heavy. Sort of has the feel of a J. Crew, Stella and Dot kind of necklace. I don't have a brand on it, so for that reason, I'm only gonna say $5. It's really nice, and I'll throw in there another smaller necklace at the end that I'll let you pick from. So let me pull up a 5. It is very well made. I mean, heavy. Oh gosh, even look at the details. I got to show you this. Duplicate. Orange, yellow statement necklace. Okay, I'll let you pick an additional smaller gold tone necklace when we're done. I'll give you a choice, so you'll actually get 2 necklaces with the $5, whatever wins. But this is how well made it is. Do you see that these little prongs have little rhinestones in them? That's how much, all the way around, rhinestone. So it's not. This is not a paparazzi. This is a really well made necklace. I wish I could tell you a brand, but I just don't see one. It's so well made. Okay, so I'm going to start that right now. Our auction started. Definitely a nice spring, or I guess you could even consider it fall, orange and yellow. Welcome in, Lanu. Thanks for coming in. You're just doing some pop-up sales from a thrift store jewelry jar or jewelry bag that I had done. Okay, so this, it said it was handmade with love, like Andrew, you're literally starting laundry now? Do you need these clothes tomorrow? Oh, yeah, that's not real. It's brown when I scratch it. Oh, your work clothes. You work tomorrow? Okay. So I'm going to run this rhinestone. It is not sterling silver, but it's really pretty. You can see there. It's got some opal glass. It's heavy. It makes me think of Sabika. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to run that with it. This is also all glass beads all the way up. You see them there? Kind of filigree open work there on that. Is there a brand on that one? And this one had a sterling silver clasp, but I suppose we better confirm that this big mama jama is not sterling silver, because that would be something I would need to know. It is not, because it is not scratching for me. So it just has a sterling silver clasp, but really well made. Okay, so I'm going to run both of those as one. I think they're lovely. And I'm going to start it. I guess I'll do 8. Make sure no one's leaving me a message. Okay. $8. Duplicate. Rhinestone cup link necklace and filigree bar glass bead necklace. Okay, half the things are capitalized and half of them are not. That's all right. We'll deal. Okay, move to stage. This is a very, very nice set. So I just started the auction now. For both of those, $8 start, sterling silver clasp on that longer one. And they're just beautiful. They're gorgeous. It's a nice set. Okay, thank you for looking. Hey there, Rachel, again. Okay. See what else I can throw in here. And Rachel, I don't know if you want me to rerun anything or how much you were watching. But holler at me. Like I already ran the pearls and I ran some of the significant necklaces. Just holler at me if you think there's something you want me to rerun. Okay. So, this is costume jewelry. So this is not brand name. This is Loft, but they don't go together, but they're both gold tone costume jewelry. I think I might run all three of those together. This is really heavy. It's really heavy. It's meant to look, I'm sure I could sit there and snap a picture of this and discover that it's something. Let me just do that on this little pendant guy. And so that pendant is showing up as costume jewelry 1980s. So like 11. Okay, so I'm going to run all three of those. This one's really long. Gold tone. The teeniest bit of loss just there. But again, that's the big heavy. It does not open. It has the look of a pendant that opens. I mean, not a pendant, but so that's 24 plus another. So that's 34 inches on that one. This is probably like 16. Yes, aren't I good? And the other one's longer than 16. I just don't want to bore you guys and keep So if that's 16, then we're adding another. So I think the other one's probably 18. Okay, so I'm going to do all three of those. Really nice made necklaces, actually. And I'll do it for $7. Okay. Duplicate. Three costume jewelry necklaces. Whatever. Next. Move to stage. I think that this from my thing is probably 15 or 20 bucks worth-ish. This is Loft. That's brand new. Looks good. I'm starting the auction now. It's all three of them. They're not meant to go together, but it's for all three of them. If anyone's interested in that. Okay. Moving it out of the way. All right. This was a cool necklace, I do have to admit. It had a vintage spring ring clasp. The teeniest bit of loss there. But again, that necklace you know, chain could be replaced. All of this is here. It's not missing anything. No black stones. This is actually super cool necklace. And I mean, there's nothing really good to go with it. So I'd rather just run that by itself and just make it. Okay, so I'm going to run that for $4. It's your lucky day. $4. Duplicate. Round rhinestone linked pendant. Circle rhinestone linked diamond shaped pendant. Save changes. Move to stage. And so I want to bring this up and show you real quick. Those are actually prong set. Let me look under my loop. Hold on. It's actually really well made. They are prong set. So that's probably a steal. It's looking like that. I'm starting the auction now. There you go. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Prong set. Okay, we've got Irene winning with Aloha Girl, and it's going home with her. Woo! $4. Awesome. Woohoo! Where is my pen, people? Okay, I'm not running earrings tonight. I'm just saying, once I finish necklaces, I'm quitting for the night. I'll have to do earrings on another night because I'm just done. Where's my friggin' pen? I'm so... Oh, here it is. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. Aloha Girl. You don't live in Hawaii, do you, Irene? Okay, that's cute. That's a good one. Let me make sure it's laying flat so it doesn't get hurt. Okay. This necklace is really cute. This is more modern costume jewelry. Kind of gunmetal. But those are the little dangly things coming from it. Let me see if I can find anything else that's gunmetal. That was, but that's not like amazing. Okay, this is gunmetal. I don't think you necessarily would wear it with it, but the colors are in the same realm. One is more of a layering necklace. These are acrylic, but they're super heavy. You can hear them. It is on a leather cord. And then you've got the other one. I'm not saying you need to wear them together, but they're kind of in the same color family. Not at the moment. All this base metal jewelry would rust in Hawaii. I hear you. Okay, so I'm going to run this both of them together for a whopping $4. Woohoo! I don't see a brand on them, but they are very, very cute. Duplicate. 2 gunmetal necklaces. Move to stage. Start the auction. There you go. Let me give you a closer look at it. So that's that more dainty necklace. It's got like bar links. You see that? And then this would be like a layering piece. It's nice. It's in good condition. Okay. Thank you much. Okay. What do I got here? Okay, so this is quartz. This says 2028. I honestly have no clue what the heck 2028 is because we only know 1928. Has anyone ever heard of that? Athush Boutique, welcome in. But this is a pretty little, filigree bead. I think something hung from down here. Some type of charm. I don't know what, but maybe I'll find something. If someone bids on this, this is not broken. Maybe I'll find something to hang from there that is in the same aesthetic, if you know what I mean. I'm going to shorten this to its shortest, but I'll find something to go there. Oh, this would look cute with it. This is an Avon necklace. It is Avon marked there. Sort of kind of station necklace. So you got that. So I will run both of those necklaces together for, those are quartz, by the way, and those are glass. So glass and quartz. I'll find something to go there. Okay, so Avon, I'm going to run that for $5 for both of those necklaces. Okay, duplicate. Quartz filigree and Avon station necklaces. This is really only needing to be good enough for me to know. But normally when I run listings, I have pictures of things, so I'm guaranteed to know what goes with what, like who goes with what. Move to stage. All right, so it's both of those. Cute. Starting it now. $5 for both of those necklaces. Again, that is quartz. That is glass beads. Filigree beads. This is Avon signed. Okay. Thanks so much. We literally must only have 2 people in here because I think I'm 2 because mine is 1 and then my computer's 2. So who's left in here? Just say hello. Is it Aloha Girl and who else? Just give me a thumbs up so I know who's in here. Or is it Ask Aloha Girl and anyone else? Or is it just you and I having a party? Okay. Some of these are not worth running because they're just not. I mean, that's from Claire's. I'm not going to run that. And those are pearls, and that is sterling silver, I recall. Oh, I'm not sure if that one's sterling silver, but those are pearls. You see, this is very costume, inexpensive. See, this is costume too. These wouldn't go together, but it's got filigree beads on it. So I might, these are not meant to go together, but these are definitely costume. They're not glass beads, they're acrylic, but they're nice. You wouldn't wear them together though. You could also do, see, I'm trying to give you a mixture of things. So we could do a real bundle here. These are faux, but I do believe those are glass beads in between. This is reversible, enameled, no brand on it. And then I already explained those. So this, I'm going to do like all 4 of these necklaces. That, you're not meant to wear these together, so don't worry. And that, it is reversible. 4 necklaces. Woohoo. Hey, Mel, 1 person plus me on YouTube. Woohoo, it's a party. Okay, I'm running those 4 necklaces for $6. Woohoo. Yeah, they don't have brands on them. They're lovely in great condition, but just no brands. $6. That's $1.50 each. Duplicate. Edit. 4 costume jewelry necklaces. What a deal. Move into stage. Bam. So reversible. Yeah, like faux pearls. But I mean, it's pretty. It's silver tone. These have a little bit of weight to them. It's a nice set of pearls. And then this kind of textured bead one. All right. Okay. Let's see what else I got in here. You see, this is dyed. It's just got so many dark beads in it. I mean, stones. I don't think they were meant to be that gray. I think they're all dead. They just look at, oh, but I don't know if someone wants to revive it. But it definitely has seen better days. But if anyone looks at it and assumes they were meant to be gray, then that would be fine. A fine dandy thing. Here's another rhinestone necklace that we can put with it. This one, cup link, bing bing. That does have a little prong set pear drop there. These aren't meant to go together, but I'm just showing them to you together. And then, you see, this is just a disaster. Like, this is, someone would just have to use this for scrap. It looks so bad. I can't even put that one in there. This one's decent. This one has, you know, little rhinestones there. This actually is pretty decent. No brand on that one, but it's pretty. So 3 dressier necklaces. Okay. All right. So I think I would do, Okay, I'll do $8 on all three of them. Woohoo! What a deal. Duplicate. Three rhinestone dressy necklaces. Be on the packing slip. Dressy necklaces. Ha ha. I'm so classy. Move to stage. All right, starting at $8, it's going now. All three of them. If anyone's interested. This one looks fine. This one, maybe it's supposed to be gray. I don't know. The three dressy necklaces. Okay. Thanks for looking at that. This is too scrappy. No one wants that. This is not dressy enough to even worth doing. Or is this? This has got too much wear on it. So I'm not running this. Unhook yourself, buddy. We're done with you. Why are you doing this to me? What is going on? Seriously. We're just going to have to unlink you. What the heck? Even. Let's unlink it. Yes. Were you there the other night when Felicia was talking about wearing pearls to bed? She cracks me up. If I wear these to the car mechanic, he will charge me more. I literally have something in the mechanic right now. It's been there for 3 weeks. He's been trying to figure something out. I don't know. Okay, so we got that necklace. We've got another more statement necklace. Neither of these have brands on them, but they're in fine condition. I don't know where the link is. You wouldn't wear them together, but there's two gold ones. We're just going to have a gold necklace frenzy here. And then this one doesn't have a mark on it either, but it's super cool. Look at the textured links there. So 3 statement gold tone goldiness. All right. I would run that for I think that one's worth the most. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll say $6. None of them have brands on them. $6. Bam. Where's my 6? Bam. Duplicate. Let's come up with a really funny thing to write on the packing slip. Let's see here. 3 chunky gold blitzy necklaces. Blitz. All right. Move to stage. Start auction. Okay, so all 3 of them, they're all similar length. One is more matte. One is hammered. That one's a little longer. And then that one is a little bit less goldy, but I don't think it's because it's worn off. I think it's just because it's less goldy. But they are all blitzy. There you go. Hey, Amy, how are you? I'm just being goofy. Don't ignore me. Okay, I'm right at the tail end here of doing a few necklaces. I already ran some bracelets. I've really run a lot of things from the thing, so I'm sort of finishing up. This is not sterling silver, but it's a really cool layering chain because look at the textures in this. It does have a spring ring clasp there, so it's a cool little layering one. I mean, you could even wear it like that, but then also layer it. So we got this thing that's got this really long dangle, pave, more kind of rope-ish link, really long, probably not counting the pendant, probably about 24, maybe 28 inches. 80s power dressing necklaces. There you go. We're coming up with awesome names for the stupid packing slip because all of them I had as just these generic listings. And so because I want to connect them to what I'm selling. Okay, this side of this looks perfectly fine, nice textured. This side has a little bump on it. So if you wore it, you'd want to wear it on that side. But I'll do that with it. Let's see if there's one more gold thing that I can do in here. You don't have to wear all these together. But here's a nice, also, this looks very Pandora, not Pandora. This looks very, like Brighton to me-ish. Where's my magnet? I don't think that's sterling silver. If it is, someone hit the jackpot. I just really don't think it is. But it's a nice necklace. You wouldn't have to wear them together. But that really pretty textured one, the long dangle, and then that one. So I do all three of those. I know I'm not displaying that very pretty. It's 12:16 in the morning. So I don't see any brand on any of them, although they are constructed very nicely. All three of them are really, they don't feel cheapy or anything. So I would run that, all three of them for $7. What a steal. $7 for all three of them. Bam. Duplicate. Okay, let's come up with an awesome name for this one. Oh no, I don't want to move it to stage yet. I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. We can move it to stage. I can still edit it there. Edit. 3 silver tone. I don't know what to say. Give me an awesome, stupid phrase. 3 silver tone layering necklaces. How boring is that for your packing slip? I only say it so I can connect it to what's being sold with it. Anyways, there we go. So, all three of them. Bam, bam, bam. And that. And then the really pretty textured one, start auction now. So there you go. I think that one, what was that, 28 inches? Okay. Amy, I know you just came in. Do you want me to run some of my nicer things again? This is the nicer stuff. It's up to you. I don't know if you're ready to go to bed already. Nope, I'm half asleep. That's right. I'm happy to be the one putting you to sleep. Very good. Okay, thanks for looking. Okay, so that's done. This is a no. That's actually a pretty cool vintage necklace there. Ooh, this was a cool vintage necklace. This is that slider one that I don't know if you guys were here, but Hannah, I didn't realize that this slid. It has two of them. And yeah, I didn't know. She's like, do those slide? I'm like, actually, they do. So that's pretty cool. I don't think it would be good with this, but it might be good with this. These are actual pearls. I do not think that is sterling silver, but they are pearls. This is just one cool necklace. That's all I got to say. Trying to make it hang right. I don't know exactly which way you'd hang it, but that is just cool. The sliderness of it. Oh, and then we had this one. I think this is Avon. Only 9 p.m. there. She's ready to party. Yeah, so this one is, what did it say? Yeah, that's Avon. So 3 kind of layering necklaces. You wouldn't have to wear them together, but at least they coordinate. So if those are real pearls, and that's Avon, that's a slider. I really love that slider. It's so cool. Okay, I think on that, I'd have to say 8. That makes them like $2 and something cents each. That's a pretty darn good deal. Going to bed later. Good night, Amy. $8 there. Duplicate. Three necklaces. Slider, comma, pearl, comma, Avon. Okay, starting auction now. All 3 of them. Those are pearls. That is Avon. I have it doubled. And then this is a really cool slider necklace. Very, very cool. So for all 3 of those, $8 start. Okie dokie. I'm going to put that over there. Okay, I'm going to have to run this with this one because it's got gold on it. So this was a really vintage spring ring. These are acrylic, but they're actually pretty heavy and nice. This was a pretty cool kind of bar link necklace that could look cool with that, possibly, depending on what you're wearing. What does this say? Hold on. Yeah, that's not real. I think this is meant to be like rutilated quartz, but it's plastic. We already checked it. So if I did those 2, I want to do another gold something. Let me see what I got. Oh, to be honest, this was actually pretty cool. It's just this, they're not meant to go together. But anyways, 3 necklaces. Bam. So I would do I would do it for $7. All 3 of them. Duplicate. White acrylic, comma, gold bar, comma, floral link. Necklaces. Move to stage. All right. So you don't have to wear them together, but it's all 3 of them. The $7 bid. These are actually really pretty. The little flowers are kind of soft. These are pretty heavy. You got 8 seconds left. And there you go. Okay. I got this. It's on a multi-strand cord, 5 of them. It really looks like brand new. It's in really good condition. And it's got a cool clasp back there. These are glass beads. I'm going to double them up just to so you can see them all up there. You wouldn't necessarily have to wear it like that. And then what else do I got? Oh, well, and I just got a simple bar link necklace. You see that? Spring ring clasp. That looks very Avon-y. You wouldn't have to wear them together, I'm saying. Okay. I would do a $5 start on all 3 of those. I don't see a brand on them, but these are glass. This is like brand new. Duplicate. Three necklaces, glass bead, comma, bar link, comma, multi-strand. Move to stage. Start. Just run the flowers. You want me to just run the flowers for you? Is that what you meant? By the cells? I think they're Claire's. They're not like fancy or anything. The flowers by themselves are Claire's. Like you buy something else, I'll just mail you those free. They're not worth anything. Okay, thank you for looking. But is that what you meant? Do you have anything? Is this were you kidding or were you being serious? Because if you, had bought, I don't know if you have any orders in with me right now that I'm about to ship tomorrow, but if you do, I'd put those in there for you, just as a little fun thing. Is that what you were talking about when you say just run the flowers? Okay. Sorry, I just got kicked out. I missed everything you just said. When you said just run the flowers, did you mean this necklace? So that necklace is like Claire's, so it's not anything fancy. Do you currently have anything that you ordered with me that I'm about to ship out to you tomorrow from my last 4 shows, including tonight? Because if you do, I would just stick that in there and give it to you. I didn't know if you had any orders with me at all. I just bought something tonight. Oh, you bought something tonight. Well, then I'll just give this to you. That's yours. Merry Christmas. This is what you got. Correct? Well, we'll put that in there too. Or we'll put it in its own little thing. It's Claire's, so it's not expensive. But it's cute. It's kind of that really light, soft gold tone. It's just a really pretty little necklace with all the textures and stuff. So that's my little gift to you. There you go. Let me get a bag. Okay, so this is just got a heart on it because that just meant I gave it to you. Aloha, girl. All right, cool. Now, if you only have that one item, I feel bad. I don't want you to like have just one item and no benefit of progressive shipping. Were you here the whole time? Did you see all the bracelets that I ran and all that? Okay. Missed most of it. Okay, well, let me pull out some of the bracelets that I ran earlier. I'm not going to do the earrings tonight because I started at 9, and I already went through all the bracelets and stuff. But I will show you some of the bracelets. Good night, Mel. Later, Gator. Have a good sleep. Thank you for your help. I don't know how many of the necklaces you saw. Did you see the statement necklaces? I had like some more significant necklaces. I don't know how far back you came. Let me look at the chat because then I can remember. A local she joined the live. And you got that necklace. So you got that right after you came in. So then I ran the rhinestone diamond one. And it doesn't show the ones I've ran that no one bid on. Okay. So you didn't see any of the bigger statement necklaces. Are you a bigger statement necklace girl or are you more of a dainty necklace girl? Big gold. Well, I got that. Were you not here for all of that stuff that I did? Okay. Let me bring this back up. And I can rerun some of the things I already ran. Some of this you already saw. You saw that. You were here for this because you were going to wear it to the mechanic. Were you here when I did all 4 of those together? I think you were. Those are more costumey stuff. Okay. Do not feel pressured to bid. I'm going to run it for what I ran it before. I'm just going to rerun it. But if I pull something out and you're like, no, then just say no, meaning there's not even a point of me running it. Okay. But one of the things I did was, were you here when I did all 3 of these gold ones? This is like textured. I literally ran 3 big gold necklaces that didn't have a brand on it. I did that one. This one was longer. You were here for that one already. This doesn't have a brand. This is, hammered link, longer than what's there. I put that with, you wouldn't wear them together. I just did a whole gold thing And then the other one that I put with it, you were here when I ran that one, right? You saw these. Yes, yes, yes. So you saw that. Okay. Did you see the Anne Klein? This is like brand new. Toggle Anne Klein. You saw this one? Yes? Okay. I think you saw most of them. You saw the pearls. This beautiful pearl sterling silver necklace. Filigree capped things there. Sorry, I've gotten it all tangled. So you saw that? Okay. Did you see this cute set I ran? That was these really beautiful. This is sterling silver up there. Those are all glass beads. This wasn't necessarily meant to be worn together, but I suppose you could wear it together. That was really pretty. You saw that one? Yes. Okay. Then this was a significant, like this is something significant. I wish I knew what brand. It's in excellent condition and it is so heavy. It's like choker length and I feel like it should be something like, you know, Gucci. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I don't know Gucci jewelry, but it is so heavy. Did you see this one, Ren? You did. Okay, you might have seen most of the necklaces then. Maybe it was just the bracelets you didn't see. I did this really pretty, this is Avon, like Nina Ricci Avon. Kind of has sort of a festoon look about it. That was pretty. I don't know if you saw that one. So that means you probably saw all that. And then all of these are just not anything worth talking about. Okay, I could show you the bracelets. Okay, so are you interested in that one? No. Okay, cool. All right. Let me show you the couple of bracelets that are left. And then I gotta call it a night. I'm exhausted. Okay. So I ran those separately. These were sterling silver and beautiful glass beads, tested. I ran them separately, but they obviously are from the same maker because they have the same little kind of toggle there. So I don't know if you're interested in that type of thing. I did run like this whole set. This is like this one's like Banana Republic, but these are the same size. And then I think I ran all of these bangles for like $5 or something. I don't know if you're interested in bangles. I ran this Trifari. It's all enameled. Very retro, heavy. These are like brand new. Great gift for somebody, mother, daughter, or two little daughters. But they are Vera Bradley. They just hook like that. They're like brand new. See, it says Vera Bradley right there. They're super cute. A starting bid on those two. Okay. So when I looked up the comps for these, I think one of them was like $25. And I think I asked, let me pull it up. I might have asked 12 for both of them. It was a steal. That's all I know, is it was way below. That would be like $6 bid when your comp was 20. And again, they are in excellent condition. There's your Vera Bradley. And they function just fine. Let me pull it up because I had it described. Sorry, I'm just finding it. Oh, here they are. Yeah, that's what I did, which was a really good deal because I want you to realize what these are. I realize what restart. Stage. Where do you live in California? Seattle. Oh, my brother lives in Seattle. Huh. Okay, so there you go. So there was a starting thing, $20, Vera Bradley, 25, 25, 18. You get the feel. So I thought 12 was extremely fair. But I was trying to leave wiggle room for people to resell themselves. So I'll start that auction if you're interested. They are like immaculate. I mean, they're in great condition. So you got 10 seconds left if there are your jam. Okay. I also ran, I had this kind of mother of pearl. So these are all three like the same size. I don't know. They probably were meant to go together. But then this is all like linked together. Like it's meant to just be one big long thing. And I believe I ran all of that together for $5. If you have any interest in that, yell at me. Oh, I think. And then I have those sterling silver bracelets back there, which had a much higher, they had a higher starting point. So you're interested in any of that? No. And I think I ran all of those for $5. One of them is Banana Republic. And you're not interested in sterling silver glass ones. Okay. Well, I think I'm done playing. I wasn't trying to do tons of sales tonight. It was really more about the unboxing fun of it all. So that's what I spent most of the night doing, was unboxing. If you go back and watch the video and you like looking at unboxings, you know, you can rewatch all the videos on, you know, you can view them on District, but you could also go to my eBay page, which is Cherish Relics Boutique. And if you go under lives, you can see my lives in there. Because yes, the first 2 hours of it was, I didn't do any sales. It was just opening a mystery bag from the thrift store. So anyways, y'all have an awesome night. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Unboxing is fun. That's why I'm saying you might be fun to go back and watch that if you're interested. So y'all have a good night. Later. Goodbye. Sweet dreams.